Welcome back to our channel. I am from Quantology World Institute for Science and Engineering. Today, this is the second class of Python. We will read strings in Python. Before going to strings, first we should know what are literals. So we will know first what are Python literals and what are the types of literals. So literals. Literals. In Python, literals are constant values assigned directly to the variables. Means literals are the variables or the type of data types that are assigned directly to a variable. There are many types of literals in Python. First is string literal. Second is numeric literal. Third is Boolean literal. Fourth is special literal. Fifth is literal collection. So these are the 5 types of literal in Python. First is string literal, then numeric literal, Boolean literal, special literal, and literal collection. In this class, we'll only read about the string literal or the string data type. And there are also many like numeric literal consists of int, float, and etc. Okay. Okay, so first, what is string? String is a data type in Python, or we can say it is a sequential data type. It is a very important point that it is a sequential data type. What is sequential data type? Means the data type that contains sequence of characters. Only string. There are other sequential data type in Python like list, tuple, but not dictionary because dictionary is a, so string, list, tuple. These are the 3 types of sequential data type. String, list, tuple. So these are the 3 types of sequential data type, and string is one of them. So in this class we will read only about string. Let's take a variable. We'll take an example that, and variable is a equal to in single quote ABC. Means anything we write inside the single quote or double quote, that becomes a string. In Python, again I am repeating, anything we write inside the single quote or double quote, that becomes a string. Like we written a equal to inside double single quote ABC. This becomes a string. B equal to come inside double quote. We will write the output in simple words like Python. In output, the double quote will not come. There is a note that we can use for creating a string, we can use either single quote or double quote. We cannot use both of them. If we use both, it can be logical error. So there is a function in Python called as type function. Means there is a type function that named as type function. If we use that function, that will return the type of a variable. For example, a is equal to 5. If we print type of a, then the output will be, but as 5 is a integer, so the output will be like this. Inside angular bracket, the output will come as int. So like this, like that in string also, if we write means b equals to inside double quote hello, means indexing means positioning, or we can say that like if I give an example, like a variable a equals to inside double quote I will write Python. Then there are, what are the letters p, y, t, h, o, n. We can position each letters, or each letters have positions according to numbers or according to their indexes. Let's see, a equals to inside double quote I write Python. So there are two types of indexing. One is positive index, another one is negative index. We can use any one of in the program. We can use both of them, or we can use any one of them. There is no issue in that. So in Python, what are the letters? P, Y, T, H, O, N. So there are 6 letters in Python. In indexing, positive index start from left and towards right, and negative index comes from right to left. This is the order of positive index, and this is the order of negative index. So first we'll write the positive index. I am writing positive index above this string and negative index below the string. The first letter will be 0. The index of the first letter will be 0 in case of positive indexing. The first letter always will be 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and 4, then 5. Means the index of the last letter in the string will be len of the string minus 1. Len means len is a function in string that we'll read further. So this is what positive indexing, start from 0 up to len minus 1. Negative indexing, from right to left, will start from minus 1, not from 0, because 0 we are using in positive index. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. This is negative indexing. So basically indexing is used for positioning the letters in a string. You write the syntax, how to print, or how will find the output that a index of a letter will come. We'll take the same example. A equals to, inside double quote we will write Python. Print a. A means the variable. Then we will start the square bracket. If inside square bracket I will write only 2, then what will it will print? It will print the second index. It will print the second index of the string. Means this is the 0th index. 2 is a positive number, so we'll here use the positive indexing. So this is the 0th index, first index and second. Means we'll print, the output will be T. I am writing the output this side. The output will be T. If I will print a inside square bracket 0, A0 means the result will be P, because the 0th index is P. Another example, print a minus 3, then we'll start from right side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, means it will print as H. Print a minus 4, -1, -2, -3, -4 t. You can see these both are equal. If we can get the result t in two ways, print a square bracket 2 or print a square bracket -4. These are the examples of positive indexing and negative indexing. We'll take some more examples. Actually, now we'll write the syntax of indexing. Variable inside angular bracket, and we'll start square bracket. First is upper limit, first is lower limit, then colon upper limit, I am writing ul, ln for lower limit, then upper limit, then this step. So this is the general syntax of indexing. Variable inside angular bracket, inside square bracket we will write lower limit, colon upper limit, colon step. We will take some examples of this type of syntax. Print one colon 5 colon 2 means here the lower limit is 1, upper limit is 5, and the step value is 2. So what will be the output? Now we'll see what is the first index. First index is y, because this is 0, then 1, then fifth index 2, 3, 4, 5, n. From y to n, and the step value will be 2, means we will jump 2 values, means first we will get the result y, then we'll leave t and we'll print h, and we'll leave o, then we'll print n. But here we'll not print n because the upper limit will not be included here. We'll print only y and h. Second type of example. A square bracket double is to 2, means here the upper limit and lower limit is not given, only the step value is given, that is 2. Then if upper limit and lower limit is not given, generally we will start the indexing from the positive index, means from left to right. Means first we will start from p, means answer will be p, then t, then o. This will be answer. We'll use now negative indexing. Double is to -1. What will be the output? Here also lower limit and upper limit is not given, but the step value is given as negative, means -1. Means we'll start from the right side, means from n we'll start, and we'll jump only one value, means we'll write normally from reverse order. This string will be reversed, n, then o, then h, then t, then y, then p. If any question comes to reverse a string, means in a question given a equal to hello world, then and given to print the reverse of the string, then simply write this print a inside square bracket double is to -1. It will give the reverse of the string. Next, there are some outputs we'll find. No is the variable, and inside no knowledge base. Now we'll print these outputs are on the basis of indexing. Print -5 is to 2 is to -2. So we will find the output of this question. So the string is KNOWLEDGE base. The upper limit is given as -5. I have told you before that we can use both negative and positive indexing in a single question. So here it is the particular example of that. -5 is to 2 is to -2 means the upper limit is, sorry, the lower limit is -5, upper limit is 2, and step value is -2. Means now we'll see what is the -5. -5 means -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. -5 is E. E up to 2. 2 means 0, 1, 2 up to O, and the step value will be -2. From this E to this O, and the step value will be -2. Means we will jump one value. Then what will be the output? E, then leaving G we will write D, then L, then O. O will not be included. The answer will be only EDL, because O is the upper limit and we do not include upper limit in indexing. Next question. In indexing, generally output based questions come in exams. Machine learning in Python. Print text inside square bracket double is to -2 dot title. So don't be confused in this question, because title is a function in Python. We'll read further. Now we'll mainly focus on this part. So first we'll find the output of this part. Text double is to -2 means we'll start from right side towards left side, and the step value is -2. First N, then O, then T, then P, then spaces will also include in this indexing, because they are also characters included inside a string. So after P we will write N. After N we'll include space here, because next is space, then we will leave a space. Y, sorry, it's not Y, it's G, I, then A, L, then E, I, then C, M. This is the answer. And if we use this function in string, means title function, simply the first letter of both the words, means N and G, will be capital. Means NOTPN, then GIA LIEM, sorry, CM. This will be the answer. Next question. The next question is given about len function. First we'll read what are the functions, then we'll move to the other next output, because this is a complicated one. Before that we have to read all the functions, because in this output given it is based on indexing and len function. We have not read len function yet, so now we'll read all the functions, then we'll move to the questions, programs and outputs. So functions in string. As we know, in Python there are three types of functions generally. First is predefined, next is user defined, the last one is built-in functions. Now we'll read some built-in functions. Built-in functions in Python. String functions. We will study some functions in string. First is our len function. Len means the full form is length, means we get the result as the length of the string. For example, a equals to, inside double quote we use Python, inside double quote we'll write hello. If we print len of a, then the result will be len of a, means the length of the string that contained in the variable a, means this string, the length is 1 2 3 4 5. Total there are 5 characters. We'll see length means the total number of characters. There are 5 characters, the result will get us 5 simply. So this is a very easy function, that is len function, means that gives the length of the string or the total number of characters of the string. Next is capitalize. The len function and this capitalize function, these type of functions do not need means the variables inside it. There are other some functions we need that are called arguments, means anything we write inside this bracket. Here we use empty bracket, means in capitalize function, len function we use empty brackets. But there are also some functions that will come through that need some arguments. So capitalize function do not need any argument. So what is capitalize function? These functions return a string that has the first letter of the string as a capital letter. Means we will take an example. A equals to double quote we will write hi. The H is here small letter. If we write print a dot capitalize, then we will get the result as like this. Capital H I will get, but the first letter of the string will be capital. We will take another example. B equal to hello world, print B dot the output will be capital H hello then world. Here the W is not capital because the work of capitalist function is to only give the capital letter of the first letter of the string. Here we are writing print b dot capitalize. Instead of, we can write like this, inside double quote we'll write hello world, then dot capital also you can use, but for more preference we can use the variable. So we read two functions. We'll move to next function. Split. Split function. Split function means its work is, if we are writing a sentence, split function's work is to convert it into a list. List means it is a data type, sequential data type. It will convert into a list, and the each element of the list will be the each words of the sentence. Means it will wherever there will be gaps in the sentence or the spaces, here wherever the split function will use a comma. Let's take an example. A equal to welcome to Python. Then we write print a dot split. The output will come in a list, not in a string. And list data types we write inside a square bracket. So like welcome is a word, to is a word, and Python is a word. So there will be three different words inside quote. Welcome, then comma, to, then comma Python. And simply it will separate the letters in the letters of the sentence and form it to a list. Next, fourth one is a replace. Replace function needs argument. From the word replace also we can know that we are replacing one word of the string or any letter of the string to the other. Let's take an example. A equals to, if I write hot coffee, I'll print a dot replace. And here in this function it needs an argument, because we have to replace one word or any letter of the string to the new letter. So according to the syntax, first we'll write the old word, then we'll put a comma, then we'll write the new word. Means if I'll replace hot, then I'll put a comma and write cold. Then the output will be, instead of hot coffee, the output will come as cold coffee. Okay. So this is the work of replace function. So the input was a equals to hot coffee inside double quote, which is a string. Then I printed that a dot replace hot comma cold, means instead of hot it will print cold. So the output came as cold coffee. Next, find. Fifth is find. Find is a very easy function in Python. It also needs a argument. Like the syntax is find, inside bracket we write sub comma start comma end means if we need to find any word or any letter in Python in a string, then we use this find function. Next is index function. This function does not need any argument. For example, index functions, we can say that it returns the index of a letter or any string. We can say a equals to, inside double quote we'll write Python print, no sorry, this function needs an argument, index of the letter. We'll write the letter inside of which letter we need the index as the return. So if I need the index of O, the general syntax is like this: print index, inside the bracket we write the string. What will get the output? It's the zero. This is the string, 0th index 1 2 3 4. So O, the index of O is 4. So simply we will get the result as 4. Another example we will take. Index of for example T. What will the result? 0 1 2. The result will be 2. Or else we can get the result as -1 -2 -3 -4. Or else we can get the result as -4. Any one will come, either 2 or -4. Generally the positive index come as the result. Next, the seventh function is alpha. Generally, these is functions means the function that has is in it. That function returns true or false as answer. Is alpha returns true if the string contains only alphabets in it. If there will be any one numbers or float data type, integer data type, or any special characters, then the result will come as false. Let's take an example. Hi, print a dot is alpha. The output will be true, where the T will be capital. We'll take another example as B equals to hello @Python. This @ is a special character, and there is a space also, and space also includes in special characters in Python. If we'll now print B dot is alpha, the result will be false. As I have said, it will return false if there will be any numeric literals or any special symbols or anything. The next is alnum. This is also is function means it will also return the value as either true or false. This function returns true when the string contains either new numbers or strings. or alphabets. For example, it will return true even if it contains both numbers and both alphabets. Let's take an example. Hi, 1 2 3. Print a dot is a num. It will return as true. So this function works like this. So there are many functions. Then next is title. Next is each digit. First I am writing all, then I will make you explain. Next is count. Next is lower. Next is upper. Next is lower. Next is upper. So first is title. Title function gives, means if we write a function, write a string a equals to Python. No, we'll write welcome to Python. There are two space in it, means after welcome there is a space and after two there is again a space. Title function work is it will return a string that has each letter of a word, means the word starting letter of the word, it will return the capital letter. For example, if a equal to, we'll write in small, welcome to Python, then the result will be, if we use the title function, it will return W capital welcome, T capital 2, then P capital Python. This is the work of title function. Next is each digit. It is just like the is alpha function, that in each digit function it will also return either true or false. It will return true when the string contains only numbers. If it will contain any string, any alphabets or any special characters, then the result will be false. A equals to inside string 1 2 3. If we use each digit, then the result will be true. And if b equal to hi 1 to a, we use, if we use now the each digit function, then the result will be false. The result when it comes in either true or false, the first letter of T and the first letter of F will be always be capital letter. Then is count function. It is just like find function. Find function find a string or a word inside a sentence or anything, means it will find function finds a substring inside the main string. This is also count function. It counts a substring inside a main string, means it will find the number of occurrences of the substring inside the main string. So it is just like find function. So then lower, this is not is function, it is lower, means anything we write in a string, and if we use this lower function, it will convert all the letters into lowercase. A equals to capital HI. If we use this function, then the result will be HI. Similar upper, it will return all letters of the string and it will convert the all letters of the string to uppercase. A equal to HI, then the result will be, these both functions are opposite to each other. then these both are also same. Is lower, this is also a is function, means if a string contains only lower cases, the all characters will, if the all characters will be only lower case, then this function will return as true. And like that in uppercase, if all characters in the string are in uppercase, then it will return as true. And otherwise it will, if one character will be in lowercase, then this function will return as false. These both functions are opposite to each other. We have completed 15 functions. Then now we'll move to next. After is upper and is lower, next is else strip. 17 is R strip. 18 is strip. Next is space. Next is title. 21 partition. 22 ends with, and the last is 23, that is starts with. So these are the last set of functions used in Python, string functions. Next we will read else strip function. Else strip means if a string contains spaces, white spaces in the left side, then it will return as, means it will return a string and it will remove all the spaces from the left side of that string. Basically these three functions are related because these three functions are work is, it will remove the white spaces. If we use R strip, it will remove all the white spaces either from the right side and left side, means both side, both right and left. R strip will only remove the white spaces of right side, and L strip will remove all the white spaces from the left side. So then the next is space. If we will write a string as a equal to empty string, means empty string is this, means there will be no space. And if we write a equals to double quote, then we will give a space, then double quote, means this is not a empty string. This string contains a character, that is a special character, and this is space. This space can be also a part of a string. So if we use this function, then it will return as true, because this function work is to return either true or false. So it will return true as this string contains a space in it. Next is title. We have read title. Title work is to convert all first letters of each word to capital letter. Is title, if all letters of each word in a string are capital letters, then it will return as true. Like that partition split. This is partition, and another one is split, which we have read. Split and partition are related to each other. Split returns a string and split returns the string and converts into a list, but partition will convert it into a tuple. For example, if I write a equal to inside double quote welcome to Python, then if we use the partition, and partition function requires argument, because something we have to write inside. If we inside argument we use this word to, then partition will return a result in form of a tuple, where in the tuple there can be only 3 characters, means the first character, then comma second character, then comma third character. Partition function returns the result in a tuple that contains only 3 characters, and the character we want to partition, that will be the second one, means the middlemost character in the tuple will be the argument. Means the result will be like this: welcome, then 2, then Python. Tuple means it is also a sequential data type that enclosed in parenthesis. So our argument was 2, so 2 is the middlemost character in it. Then last is ends with or starts with. This function also returns true or false. For example, if we write a string Python, and inside this ends and starts with function also include arguments. If inside argument I write ends with n, so we have completed all the functions of Python string. Now we will move to some questions. So the question is, write a program that accepts a word and counts the total number of vowels in it, irrespective of their case. Irrespective of their case means the vowels can be either uppercase and lowercase, anything. So here any list is not given, sorry, string is not given, so we'll input a string here. A equals to int, not int, only input. Enter a string. Then we have to count the number of vowels, so we will take a counter variable. For example, b equal to 0. Anything we take counter variable will initialize by 0. Then we'll iterate the loop. Iterate means we'll use the string in loop, means either in for loop or while loop, anything. For I in a means first, means let's take an example, a equal to Python. Now for I in a, the first value of I will be p. Now we'll check the condition of p. If I in is a membership operator, not in. This in, there are 2 types of membership operator, not in and in. If I in inside quotation we will write small a e I o u in capital A e I o u. Here we have written a e I o u because here asked for count the number of vowels in it. So we have used both lowercase and uppercase because in this question it is given that irrespective of cases, so it can be anything, either lowercase or uppercase. If I in a e I o u, then b equals to b plus 1, print b. Okay, now we'll come through this program. First p does not come inside a e I o u, so it will be ignored. Then it will come as y also does not come under vowels. T, then h, then o comes inside vowel, so the value of b will be b equal to b plus 1, means 0 plus 1. Now the new value of b is 1. Before it was 0, then now it become 1. Then n is a consonant, so it also the value will remain as same, so the output will get as only 1 because there are only 1 vowel in this question. Next question. Find output. Sample equal to code @ capital T 0 to 5. Then print sample dot is title. We have read is title function, so it is used here. Another print sample dot is alpha. So as these both are is functions, so it will this both prints will return either two answers, either true or false. So first is is title. Is title means we have to recall the function is title. It returns true when the first letter of each word in a string is true. Here the first letter is code, the second letter is T, but here there is @ symbol. As in a word, if we write a sentence, we are partitioning the words by a space. Space in Python is also a special character, and @ is also a special character. Means we use either space or @ both are equal in Python. So C and T both are the starting of a words in this thing, and both are in capital letters, so the result will be true. The next sample dot is alpha. Is alpha will recall the is alpha function. What was is alpha? Is alpha was if it will return true if all characters in a string are alphabets. But in this string, are all characters alphabets? No, because there are @ that is special characters, and 0 to 5 there are numeric literals. So the result will be false. So last question is equal to Python rocks for I in S 3:8. Print hello. So this program includes indexing. S equal to Python space rocks for I in S means we'll iterate the string the number of indexing. The first index is 3, means the lowercase is 3 and the uppercase is 8, means now we'll see the third index 0 1 2 3, means we'll start from H, then 4 5 6 7 8 up to O, means we'll iterate 1 2 3 4 5 times, because the uppercase we do not include the uppercase, so we will iterate 5 times, and 5 times what will print hello. Then the result will be like this. Like this it will come as 5 times. So there is a question for homework. X equal to, amazing, here A and Z are capital letters. Print X square bracket 3 then colon comma inside double quote and then x inside square bracket is to 2, then another print x minus 7 comma and x inside square bracket minus 4 is to minus 2, then print x square bracket 2 is to 7 and d, then x square bracket minus 4 is to minus 1. This question completely depend on the indexing of the string. There are the 3 prints, means we will get 3 results of this question. First we'll find the value of this x 3 column, then in middle we'll put add and find the value of this. These 3 prints are similar to each other. So this is all for today. In this class we read all Python functions, string functions. We read what are string, what are literals, and we came across all types of string functions and their examples, and we have did some types of output based questions and some programs also. So thank you all. This is all for today. In the next class we will read about list and tuple.